This video is one that I'm really looking forward to doing. It's about the Australian Constitution, your rights and my rights, and the rights of every other Australian citizen. And they are what's known as inalienable rights. They cannot be taken away from us. I've been really looking forward to doing this video because it's a revelation to me. I hope it's a revelation to you as well. I feel that this revelation is a bit like a pot of gold, or a bit like maybe that expensive diamond ring that you lost but all of a sudden you found it. The reality is that as an Australian citizen, you and me, we have the right to determine our own future in this country. I've made a study of the relevant portion of the Australian Constitution, which is a very long and complicated document. I don't believe it's essential that all Australians know the full extent of the Australian Constitution, but I do believe it's essential that we as Australian citizens know what our rights, responsibilities and obligations are under that Constitution. I've studied that as best I can. It's been one of the most extraordinary revelations over my business or private life. It is just extraordinary. I am so excited about it, and I hope you are as well. The reality is we have the right under the Australian Constitution, which this document is the most powerful document in our land. Nothing can supersede this document. Not politicians, not prime ministers, not minority groups, not teachers or police or courts or judges. No one can override this document. You have those rights, I have those rights, and so does every other Australian citizen. Now, I know this off by heart, but I want to just so that you can see that I'm reading it actually from the Constitution. Please listen to this carefully. Under the Australian Constitution, if enough Australian citizens make their written will known, then the current politicians will abide by the written will of the people, or Queen Elizabeth II will instruct her Governor-General of Australia, Sir Peter Cosgrove, to instruct the current day politicians to abide by the written will of the people, regardless of any opposition or complaint from those politicians. Sorry, I should have been reading it. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Further, this is a separate section. Providing it is physically possible to be done, what that means is that the Queen Elizabeth II has got no jurisdiction over global warming or poverty or whatever. Providing it is physically possible to be done, Her Majesty will, Her Majesty, regardless of any complaints from current politicians, will abide by the written will of the people of Australia. Think about that. It is just amazing. We have the right, and it can't be taken away from us, to do or be whatever we want this country to be. We have achieved to be the best country on the face of the earth, and it's being flushed down the toilet by self-interest groups. We have the right and the responsibility to build it back up to be whatever we want it to be, and to perpetuate our title as the best country on the face of the earth. I'd like to close with just one final thing, that if I'd had this, or we'd had this in school, Australia would not be in the crap that it's in right now. It's up to you and it's up to me. I hope you'll support this initiative, and if you do, I just want you to know I've got your back. All the best.